basically, if a mom that was following your company had any questions to ask you about your blog, and she, of course, is part of this blog, and she can comment, what do you think she would ask you about?
I think that the one thing about moms is that there's so many different issues, right? So one of the great things about seeking out content is finding something that's relevant to you at the time. So if you have a 2-year-old who has just thrown themselves on the supermarket floor and is screaming their head off, and every grandmother in the store comes up to offer advice, all you want to know right then is how to deal with a 2-year-old that's thrown themselves on the floor. And so the great thing about blogs, and the thing that really created blogging as a whole new platform, typically to build an audience, you had to do what I did. You wrote books, you built a reputation, you developed an expertise. Now for $10, you can open a blog on TypePad or WordPress, and you can start sharing your opinions. And you can build an audience based on the things that you write about, the things you care about. So if I started a blog and all I talked about was tantrums, I'd be followed by thousands of moms who wanted to know what everyone was doing to deal with that. And, or if I had an autistic child, that you might find a specialty blog in which everybody wants to share best ideas or testing or best ways to sort of parent in that situation. And so people tend to comment on the individual content. And the great thing about blogs is there are comments and responses, but that spills over into platforms like Twitter and Facebook that are even more prone to conversations and give and take, as opposed to a static posting of a comment and leaving that trail.